50 sweets there, so we know how many we've got left afterwards, so we know how many have like watched it. I'm pretty sure I counted 50. Hi. I'm not sure if that's Terry. I'm guessing it might be. Hi, Terry. Yeah, I've parked like 15 minutes away, so I should be able to, if you want a lift, but yeah, no worries. I might just need to, I don't know if Tesco's on the sort of on the way back or not, but I might just need to pop to Tesco quickly. Is that all right? Whereabouts in don't say it actually, not on here. Is it near the uni though? Near the uni? Yeah. 3-minute movie challenge? Okay, no worries. How long have you been vegan, Amy? Oh, wow. I think I might have asked you that when I first met you, didn't I? Wow, amazing. Were you vegetarian for a while first?
For about 6 months.
Right, okay. What about your family? Are they or not?
Obviously, the thing is vegan.
Sorry?
My obviously vegan.
Really? Okay, that's good. Yeah.
My mum's vegetarian.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's hard with family, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're not. I mean, my family, to be fair, I don't really speak to my siblings that much anymore at the moment. But yeah, my mum and dad are pretty much there. It's just hard because obviously I don't live near them, so it's like hard to kind of communicate it as much. Yeah. 3-minute movie challenge. Maybe because they can't see us, it's like not as, I don't know. Yeah. We could set up outside maybe instead. And then if it starts raining, move. I'm just thinking if they're not as intrigued because they can't see it, whether we set up outside until it starts raining, I don't know. We'll wait a few more minutes, see if we get anyone. Amy will get you set up there. At least you're intrigued.
You can keep her for 3 minutes.
Hello, what's that? What is it? Where did you get it from?
I am 15.
15, yes.
So you get a choice between the two. You what, sorry? What is it? She's like, I don't know, but it's interesting. Oh yeah, you're right.
These doors here aren't open, are they? Hello? Hello?
There you go. I'm going to stand here and outreach people so that it's a bit more out the way, so people don't hear.
When it's a bit of a queue already, I don't know whether you still do.
Yeah, because people might walk off and then, yeah, no worries.
He's finished, isn't he?
Has he? Have you finished? Yeah, do you want to just pop that there? Cheers. And then pop over here and I'll give you your prize. There you go. Have you seen any footage like that before?
Yes.
Yeah, Noreen, do you want to just speak to that lady, if that's all right? You have seen footage like that before? Okay, where have you seen it?
Are you going
TikTok people filling in people with facts,
Okay.
and it's like, are you going to still continue eating meat even though
Yeah.
you know they're being tortured?
Yeah.
all that?
Yeah. Okay, so how did it, like, sort of seeing that footage, how did it make you feel then? Because you're obviously a little bit aware by the sounds of it. How did it make you feel by seeing it?
right? Okay.
I'm not too sure.
Okay. Right.
'Cause
Is it upsetting or like happy or?
it's not upsetting, it's not happy either. It's obviously awful with the way that we're killing the animals, obviously, because
Yeah.
with the pig carbon dioxide gas chamber.
Yeah, you know that they put into CO2 gas chambers, yeah. Did you already know that before watching that?
Yeah,
or?
a good majority of these things I was like, oh wait, I've seen that before, I know what that is.
Okay,
I'm quite
yeah.
educated on that.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not an expert.
Yeah, okay. So it's like the way that it's done you don't really like, or or is it the fact that it is done?
The way that it is done, because obviously we do need the meat for nutrients. There are obviously artificial, like, what's the word? Replacements.
Okay, what do you mean by artificial replacement? Sorry.
Lab made,
Okay.
kind of, or natural made sometimes, occasionally, like
Yeah.
tofu, but the more
Yeah,
vegan.
so it's probably not artificial if it's natural then, or
Yeah, I mean, there are some artificial ones, some natural ones, like tofu, there's ones that are actually made by processing certain things.
yeah,
I'm not too
okay.
educated on.
Yeah, so I know that a lot of that was animal agriculture, but it's actually not just about meat. So we're here to sort of talk about all forms of animal exploitation. I know that obviously a lot of those animals are used for their flesh and for their, milk, and so you saw what happens in like the dairy industry and the egg industry and stuff like that as well.
I believe so. I mean, I know about the egg industry.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
male chickens obviously get shredded,
Yeah,
as I said in
yeah.
the video. But then in the milk industry, I'm not too sure.
Okay, yeah. So do you know that like cows they're not actually dairy cows, they're just cows, and then they're forced into pregnancy, and then they have their babies taken away after 9 months, and then once they've had their baby's taken away, and then so that we can basically have their milk and turn it into cheese and things like that. So
Then what happens to the male cows? They get brought to a separate field
They
to
get-
breed differently.
they get killed really very young, so they're obviously brutally killed in those sort of slaughterhouses and the facilities. So I know that you were saying like artificial protein, but I haven't had any meat for a really long time, or their secretions, and I'm absolutely thriving. So it's actually a big myth that we need to consume those things for protein.
I wouldn't call it a myth.
Okay.
I would say it's more of a point of view kind of thing.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
We can survive without the meats, but some people need certain things like iron in blood,
Yeah.
steaks.
So you think that you need to eat steak for iron? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, some
Yeah.
people,
So that again, it's a myth, unfortunately. I know that because I used to feel exactly the same as well. But I'm yeah.
Surprise.
I did gave it to you, and now it's
Here
in
it
your
is in my hand. Sorry.
I gave it to you so that you could give them the prize. That's all right. Yeah, so that's what I used to think as well. But if I am lacking iron and protein, how am I stood here talking to you right now? And there are actually like millions of athletes worldwide who live without exploiting animals for anything. So have you heard of veganism before?
I know about vegetarianism,
Okay.
but I'm not too sure on veganism.
Yeah, so a lot of people think that they're basically the same thing, but they're actually nothing to do. I'll be there 2 seconds. Yeah, no worries. Noreen, could you grab this guy as well and have a chat with him?
Cool camera, wasn't it? Yeah.
The prizes are down there if you want to give them one and have a chat. Yeah, so is there anything... Sorry, I know, yeah. Yeah, so basically, I didn't used to understand what it was either, but it's the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit other animals. So I used to think that it was just a diet. I used to think that it was just eliminating eggs, dairy and meat from your diet, but it's actually all forms, so leather, wool. We don't go to prisons where they're enslaved for entertainment, for example, like marine parks and zoos or anything like that. So would there be anything stopping you from living vegan and living without exploiting animals?
Taste.
Yeah, okay.
And texture.
Taste and texture, okay.
I am severely autistic.
Okay.
And I have sensory processing disorder.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I can't handle certain things. Like I've tried tofu before.
Yeah.
It's just not my area.
Okay, yeah. So I know a lot of people who, I obviously, empathise with your situation. You said that you're autistic, and I know a lot of people who are autistic and have ADHD who do not exploit animals for meat or flesh or, anything like that. Do you think that it would be possible to be autistic or, neurodivergent and, not exploit animals for those things, or do you think it's not possible at all?
I mean, I think.
You're right.
We need to move out of here because they open the doors for the fire exit.
Oh, right, okay,
So
yeah.
if we just
Yeah, we can just pop it all outside, yeah. So once I finish, just move it outside. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry, I'll just move this here a little bit.
I I was going to say that I think it's more, again, another POV kind of thing to some people who have, like you said, neurodivergency with sensory processing disorders
Yeah.
that will stop them from wanting to eat certain
Okay.
foods.
Yeah.
But
So
with you saying exploitation,
yeah.
it's not all farms that exploit the animals. Some of them can be treated well. It's just the ones that are money hungry.
Okay. Do you know what exploitation means?
Exploitation, using something or someone to then have benefit.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what it is. So, do you think even the good farms that would cover the definition of exploitation?
No,
Do you
because
think?
actual farmers aren't money hungry and care for the animals, so they won't.
So you don't
want
think that they're
to-
making money from the animals?
They do make money from the animals.
Yeah. So that
but
it's
they're not-
using them for their benefit, then probably, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not
Yeah.
forcing them to then have sex with another cow to then get the lactation.
Okay.
Or let's say the pigs. With the pig ones, we've actually moved on to a more humane way. Like, yes, it doesn't always work.
What's the humane way of
Humane
murdering
way is,
someone?
water shock, which is instantaneous. Touch it, bang, on.
Humane way is water shot. Sorry. So
Yeah.
if we did that to you, would you see that as kind, nice thing to do?
Well, no, because we don't have any benefits.
Sorry.
We don't have any benefits.
But if you're saying that, but if you're saying, if you're saying that that's humane, though, if you're saying that that's humane, then that should be nice to.
Humanity is humane.
Do you know that humans are animals?
Yes, we're mammals, but we're not.
Yeah.
We're not like wild. We're not
Yeah.
basically wired to go out hunt and kill.
Yeah.
Like some animals, like venison or deer. Yeah, we can definitely hunt those because they're small.
I'm just a little bit lost because you were obviously saying that. I'm just getting a little bit lost because you were saying obviously pigs are stunned, like they have electrocuted.
Yeah.
But
not
again,
cows.
going back to that, I'm not sure how that is actually. Those guys are just having to move up there, but I think we can stay here for now. Noreen, there's these people
With
here
the
as well.
water and their sun, they're knocked out. They don't feel a thing.
Yeah.
So that's when they get their throat slit.
Yeah, but again, like, is that a humane? Would that be humane? So you're saying that it's not humane to do to humans, but that is humane to do to animals. What's the moral difference between other animals and humans? Because if humans
We
are
have
animals,
sentience.
so you don't think other animals are sentient. So you don't think a dog, a pig, a chicken is sentient. Do you know what sentience means?
Has its own like knowing.
Yeah. So the
It knows that
ability.
it's a pig, or it knows that we know we're humans because
Yeah.
we're actually smart.
So it's the ability to perceive, like, and have a subjective experience of the world around us. So when you look into a dog's eyes or a pig's eyes, you can see that there's someone looking back. So it's not something, is it? It's
Well, no,
someone.
it's not a person. It
Yeah,
doesn't
so
have a
that's-
personality. It doesn't.
They don't have a
can't.
personality. So you don't think that a dog would have a preference or a like or a dislike? You don't think they recognise humans, for example, when they see them?
They can recognise them, but that's not having a sentence.
That's not having a
memory.
personality, so they don't
That's
have a
memory.
personality.
Memory is not personality.
It's a scientific fact that animals are sentient. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. If you're wanting to look more into it, then there's a documentary on YouTube called Dominion. But I'll just, obviously, if people aren't that necessarily interested in being open or learning about it, then I just would rather sort of leave it there if that's all right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. See you later.
It was fun having that debate.
All right. See you later. Hiya. Are you with? Yeah.
I know, but it's everyone's opinion. Yeah, I can take that. Yes, so I think it's nice. So like, yeah, I know, but that's the word we live in, that we're allowed to hold those two people. We hold those two people. Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you. It is, it's something that I.
If you want to just come here, guys, and I'll give you a prize. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. Can I just ask you a couple of questions about the video?
Yeah.
So how did that video make you feel?
It made me feel like really. I really love chicken nuggets. Oh, so it's TikTok live.
So it's a YouTube live. So if you don't want to be in it, just stand
Oh,
back
really?
and
Can I
I'll
be
on
in it?
it. Yeah.
Hey.
So how did you feel about the video then?
It just made me feel like really
It made me feel
inspired, and it made me feel like really.
I would never want to eat a dog. I do. We're not a dog, but
I feel really bad for the animals because
Yeah.
they're just defenseless little creatures.
And that's
just
a
trying to live
normal
their lives.
reaction. That is a normal reaction, and that's really good that you say that. Just focus on
How
a
many
little
people
bit more.
watching the live?
So there's currently 61 on there.
Six.
Yeah. So have you seen stuff like that before at all?
yeah.
Yeah. Where have you seen it?
3-minute video.
TikTok.
Okay. That's good that it's getting out there then. Yeah, so I know that basically covers what happens in animal agriculture, but we're basically trying to defend all forms of animal exploitation. So that obviously includes like wearing their skin, wearing their wool, killing them, using them for testing and things like that. So, obviously bearing in mind that happens in those industries, is there anything that you guys could think of that you could do on a personal level to stop that from actually happening?
I feel like I would probably because I would probably stop eating meat.
Okay.
We're about to go to a chicken burger factory.
I can't live without pasties. I'm sorry.
You know that there's plant-based versions of pasties though that taste really good.
No, is that the adult version?
Yeah. Did you watch the child's version?
Wait,
Oh right, okay, yeah.
I saw that video on TikTok.
That's the one that you showed us. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Oh,
Wait,
so
how
you've
they
already
kill the
seen it,
pigs.
yeah, and it's horrific. So imagine if it was you guys in that position, like how
I would
would
not
you
wanna be
feel?
thrown on
What
the
would you
bucket.
want someone to do if you were
Save
one of
me.
the animals?
I would
Scream because they don't eat it.
I would have to eat the people.
And what's the best thing that you could do to stop that from happening to them?
Become vegan.
Exactly, bingo.
My mum
Yeah.
is vegan.
Is she?
Pesticate.
Okay.
It's not vegan.
That's so vegan. Do you know what veganism?
But don't
Yeah,
these still get
so-
killed anyway, so now they're just going to waste.
meat.
So do you know what supply and
chicken nugget.
do you know what supply and demand is?
Oh yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, so obviously if the demand isn't there, then the supply isn't there, and then it stops happening to them. So I know that you said that your mum's vegan, but because she doesn't eat meat, and then she just eats fish. Yeah, so that's actually pescatarian, but actually that has, even vegetarian has nothing to do with vegetarianism, because do you know what veganism actually is?
Yeah, it's when you don't eat cows and stuff. Well, you don't eat meat.
No, it's not. So it's the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit other animals. So I used to think that it was a diet. I used to think that it just meant that you didn't eat meat. I'm going to move this away because I feel like you're getting distracted by the video. That's all right. So so I don't exploit animals for anything. I used to think that it was just you didn't eat meat, dairy and eggs, but it actually includes leather, wool, not going to zoos, not paying for animals to be tested on in labs.
Why not going to
It's not wool. I know that everyone always asks me that when I'm doing this. It's actually synthetic. Yeah.
Why are we not going to zoos? What happens?
So if you were an animal, well, they're enslaved, aren't they?
Isn't your coat made of animals?
No. So again, I can show you the label, but it's synthetic inside. It's not feathers inside. So that might be feathers. I'm not 100% sure. It probably is.
I love this.
Yeah, so that's probably good then, because obviously if you know what happens, have you ever seen what happens to ducks when they get their feathers removed when they're still alive and that kind of stuff? Would there be anything from stopping you from living vegan? Hi, you're right. Is Noreen with somebody? Just bear with me 2 seconds and I'll be with you and I'll give you the prize in a sec. Is there anything from stopping you guys from living vegan or?
I think because we're about to go to. Yeah. We are about to go to. We have books in.
Wait, are potatoes
we have
vegan?
books.
Yeah.
But would you actually be open to not exploiting animals then? Or?
Yeah, I would never exploit an animal person.
Yeah, so obviously.
I guess you could use vegan meat.
Yeah.
Exactly, like tofu. I eat a lot of tofu.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of tofu. There is.
once at school, these boys were chasing a seagull. And then they were trying to give it a hug. And then I went, stop, that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So you do defend animals then? Yeah, so you have the vegan mindset then?
Yeah.
And it's just understanding what it actually is and that it's about not oppressing other animals.
Yeah.
So would you be, able to do it? Do you think, after seeing what
probably not,
happens to
given
them
what I
today?
mean. Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
And
No
plus,
worries.
we are
Okay.
about to go to,
Okay. All right. Have a nice day then. See you later.
Thank you so much.
Do you know them?
No.
No. Do you want the prize?
Oh.
Have you already seen it?
Yeah.
You just did it then.
Yeah, I was up in the house.
Are you guys together? No. Okay. So I could maybe just. You okay? Do you want me to move off this bit here? Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah. That's all right. Can we stand out here though on public land? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Thanks very much. I'll just go back and get the bags in a second. Yeah. So.
No, it's just sometimes you're on my bus.
So have you guys seen footage like that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I
What's her name?
did watch what was the documentary about it as well, like a really long time ago.
Yeah.
It was on Netflix, or was it? Something as well about the farms. and
Okay. Yeah.
everything.
Was it land? Was it Earthlings maybe or Dominion?
No.
Yeah.
It was something. called
Okay.
different.
Okay.
remember.
So have you seen footage like that before?
No.
No.
I haven't.
Okay. How did it make you feel?
It just like
It makes me very uncomfortable.
it just makes you feel a bit sick. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, you take care of like a cat or a dog,
Yeah.
and you just give them so much love, and you wouldn't even dream about.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
interesting because.
Oh, you can't.
No,
Oh, bless you! I didn't realise that you were actually crying.
It's more the weather. But yeah, interesting is that old days we didn't need those animals to survive. Nowadays it's like
Yeah.
how it's been turned, what's it been turned
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
like nature gives a nature state.
Sorry. That's all right.
You haven't gone past Poundland. Poundland's just
A bit further. Yeah. So I know that those videos basically explain animals that we use for food, but what we're here to obviously help people understand is all forms of animal exploitation. So obviously like not wearing their skin, their wool, their feathers, not going to zoos, because obviously that's exploitation. They're in prisons and, not testing on them. So like I don't buy any products, any toiletries that test on animals, because obviously they're kept in horrific conditions. But even if they were kept in good conditions, if they're enslaved, then it's still, yeah, exactly. It's still, and a lot of people jump straight away into saying, oh, but we, keep them humanely and kill them humanely. But what's the humane way to kill someone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like even nowadays free range eggs.
Yeah.
They call free range
Yeah,
eggs,
exactly.
It's like what's the free range eggs?
Exactly,
Extra
yeah.
2 centimeters.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And that on there, that's all standard practice, free range, and just normal standard practice. And so bearing in mind that happens, why do you think it's happening and people are still contributing towards it?
Because people just ignore it and they just
Because
do what they enjoy.
nobody sees this actually.
Exactly, and it's hidden. And even if you do try and put it out there, people just ignore it so that they continue doing what they're doing. But mostly that is hidden. It's propaganda. It's marketing. Exactly. Yeah.
And as well, nowadays, if you ask child if you know where the chicken breast comes from,
Yeah.
they like chicken, but
Yeah. They don't understand
they
that it's
don't
a
put those
being. Yeah.
two together.
Yeah. Exactly.
At least
Exactly.
in the old days, if you went to hunt,
Yeah.
you show respect.
Yeah,
of the
and if it's a
process.
survival situation as well, but obviously we know now we don't need to do those things to survive. So, but like I said, that is happening. What would you think that the main thing that we could do to stop that from happening would be?
Just stop buying it.
Yeah,
You know?
stop funding it.
Yeah.
All of those industries, all of the animal exploitation industries. What about?
Corn and like
Yeah, well,
be
corn
fair-
we need to be careful with corn because that still has bits of eggs in it. You can get vegan corn, but the traditional corn still has eggs in it. So there's tofu and seitan and things like that.
I think nothing.
Noreen, there's 2 people here now who've just finished. She'll be with you in a second. Here you go.
Lovely, thank you.
No worries.
Hi.
I think nothing
yeah.
will happen till
Hi, guys.
they will actually
How was it?
enforce in government as
Did you?
not really stopping it.
No.
But,
Yeah.
Sorry, Richard.
making it smaller.
Okay.
So,
So do you,
I would think that that's the only way it would
Does it
actually
interest
go.
you?
Yeah,
And
okay.
People see more videos like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it really needs to happen at a consumer level so that people. So sorry, just careful of those. Yeah, so it really needs to happen at because obviously we try to use the example of, you know, like when human slavery started to get abolished, it only took the small minority of people to stand up, which is basically what animal rights activists are doing today. Yes, it's a small minority, yeah, but then obviously once people take the stance, the strong stance against it, it has that knock-on snowball effect. So have you heard of veganism before? Yeah. Do you know what the official sort of definition is? Because I was misled about it for absolutely years. Do you know what it actually is?
Veganism.
Yeah, even if you were just to take a guess what it is.
Well, as far as I know, it's vegan is like no animal products, not only anything that comes from animals.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
also dairy.
Yeah,
Dairy, meat.
yeah, kind of. That's so I used to think it was where you eliminate meat, dairy, and eggs from your diet, but like I said before, it's the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit other animals. So it's almost like a bit of a mindset. Exactly. Yeah. So even if it's not an actual product, you know, who are we to call an animal a product also? But, you know, it's also not having that mentality that they're here for us to use. It's avoiding having that mentality and just not using them for anything. So would there be anything stopping you guys from living vegan from today after seeing what happens to them?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, really? Amazing. That's so, and that is a normal reaction. Like, it is a normal reaction. That's so good.
Definitely a good impact.
Yeah. Would there be
This is a
anything?
good thing.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to give you a card in case I forget to give it you in a second. There's more resources on there to help you. Like there's a couple of documentaries. There's a mentor service on there called Challenge 22, and that basically helps you switch to a plant-based diet in 22 days. That's all right. Should I give you a card as well? Yeah. Okay, so watch those documentaries on there, and yeah. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye. I thought we might have got kicked out of there.
No, you're all right.
And those are, they're just really flimsy, but they were like the cheapest ones that I could find. And because obviously they're on a bit of a budget. Let's see who's in here.
Talk to my mum first.
I'm just hoping it doesn't stop. If it starts raining, I think we might just have to leave it there, I guess, because we can't get the equipment damaged, can we? Three-minute movie challenge. Watch a 3-minute movie and win a prize. No worries. Okay. What's in front of there? I'm wondering whether we maybe can go there. It's not open though, is it?
Go in there and
Have you seen anyone go in and out?
yeah.
You have? Oh, right, okay.
It was like a dance class, so the girls come out.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just have to make do here then. Hi Mohammed, you're here again. You were here yesterday in this chat, so I'm guessing you're very invested in what I'm doing and you're very invested on defending your position of exploiting animals, but why not just explore the reason why you're here and understand why you are here? There's obviously a reason why you keep coming back. Yes, I like to exploit animals. People are got it. 3-minute movie challenge. Watch your 3-minute movie and win a prize. Want to do it? Yeah, Amy will set you up there. So there's a child's version. It's a little bit scary, but there's a cartoon version for the kids. If that's yeah.
What is it about?
We can't reveal what it's about. Like we said, it's a bit scary, but yeah. Well, it's a cartoon, so it's not gory.
Okay.
The shooters.
What were they saying? Were they open to it or?
Not at all.
No.
not at all.
Okay,
But
just completely.
You never know. You
No,
never
exactly.
know.
Yeah.
They were talking loads of shite. It's
Yeah.
really, but try and be respectful of them. So
Yeah.
young lads, but
Sometimes when I do
they're
it.
drinking Red Bull. Do you know what I mean? So what thinking
Yeah,
have you got if
exactly.
you're drinking Red Bull?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think usually when I do it on my own, sometimes if they point blank refuse to go vegan there and then, I basically just try and get them to watch, like Gary Yourofsky's speech.
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
watch Dominion, or at least go and watch one of the further documentaries.
One of them
But
already
it's-
had. He'd actually seen all these things.
Really?
Yeah. And he says, I've seen it.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
sort of
That's sometimes what I
but
can't
they're
get my head
so-
around.
They said, like, this was cruelty. It really was. They were quite fatalistic. It
Yeah.
says, but look at all the genocide. They're going like all the genocides going on in the world to us people.
But
So
we're
it's
not
cruelty.
actively
But they're-
participating in it.
But I actually said, actually, you can be, hopeless and despairing and giving up and saying that's where, or you can kind of perhaps resist, and this is one way of
Exactly.
resisting.
Yeah.
is it?
Exactly.
And, but I
Exactly.
said, yeah, but that's okay. I just rushed them away at that point.
Yeah. Exactly. Well
Yeah.
done, though.
Yeah.
Let me move this bag.
You've got Richard there. He's been a vegan for about 30 years.
Where?
We're showing the video to Richard.
Oh,
He's
right.
been vegan for about
has
40
he?
years, but he's interested to see it.
Oh, right.
I
Wow.
know him from the Labour Party. He's a
Oh,
lovely, lovely guy.
right. No way.
Hello,
Oh.
how you doing? Would you like to see a video? Yeah, you do. Okay. You with Mum? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You stay here back. You'll come back with Mum. Okay. It's only a 3-minute video. It's a cartoon for kids. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, little lad.
Yeah, cute. How far have you come? Where do you
This
live?
Red Roof. It's 10
Right,
miles.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, not too bad.
No.
Did you drive here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm parked over in Gareth Wharf, so yeah. Hey.
3-minute movie challenge. Watch a 3-minute movie. That's all right.
Midsummer Murders. Yeah.
Want to watch a video?
Yeah. There's one for adults and one for kids. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Want to see? Do you want to talk to me? Amy?
If you maybe just wait on that side, near where Lisa is, if that's all right.
Yeah.
If you want to do the 3-minute movie challenge, you can wait on that side, and then it kind of just moves down this way, and then we'll give you the prize at the end. All right.
So I've got the prize bag here.
Oh yeah, they're carrying it around.
You're wearing it.
That's all right. Do you want to come here and I'll give you a prize? There, love hearts.
I love hearts.
Cruelty free. Okay, so if you just want to move this way a little bit, out of the way of these guys. Do you want to just have a quick chat, or just so that we can like debrief about it? I just don't, want them to go off being clueless about what it's about. So it's basically footage of well, not footage because obviously it's a cartoon, but it just basically explains what happens in the animal agriculture industries and like the sort of.
396,000 animals died while I was watching that video.
Sorry.
396,000 animals.
You've got a good memory. You've got a very good memory of what obviously they just said that in there. So yeah, so it's basically just describing what happens to animals for humans. So have you heard of veganism before?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Or
Yes.
Yeah. What would you say it is if you could sort of describe the definition of it? What would you say it is?
I guess it would be a cruelty-free diet. So no meat or animal-related. Well, that's because we killed them.
Yeah, so that's what I used to think it was as well, but it's actually not a diet. So I used to think that it was just a diet where you eliminate meat, dairy and eggs from the diet, but it's actually the ethical principle that says humans shouldn't exploit animals for anything. So obviously it's about not paying for products that are tested on animals or going to zoos or marine parks or aquariums or anything like that.
It's not necessarily quite that simple, is it? Because marine parks and zoos do an awful lot of conservation work, and the awareness that they raise is quite huge. And actually, in that conservation world, so obviously there are different levels of zoos, but there is quite a lot.
So there's sanctuaries which obviously look after the animals and they have their well-being at the number one of what reason for what they do. But then there's zoos and marine parks which actually just make money from entertaining humans from them. I think that's a little bit different. I know what you're saying.
London Zoo do an awful lot of conservation work, and they're called the zoo. And so does Paynton Zoo.
Okay.
And so yeah, Paradise Park.
Do you not think it's just like? Would you not be open to just the idea of it being a little bit of a myth that like?
No, not really. I work in conservation, or I have done so.
Okay,
yeah.
So you think it's definitely just conservation with zoos and marine parks?
No, it's grey. It's not black and it's not white. But,
right.
But it is grey, and they do an awful lot of good as well. So
what percentage of animals who are kept in captivity are endangered species? Do you know?
So I know, but from that, the scientific research and the work that goes on behind the scenes.
You know the question that I just asked you. What's the percentage of?
We're gonna go.
All right, no worries. Cheers. See you later. Have a nice day.
I've come for a prize. I've been told to come to you for a prize.
You want a prize? Yeah, that's fine. No worries. There you go. Obviously, they're cruelty-free. Yeah, it's not healthy, but there you go.
So this is some kind of sweet, is it?
Yeah, it's just sweets. You know Love Hearts?
It's Love Hearts.
That's Love Hearts.
I haven't eaten sweets for 50 years.
Okay. Do you want to leave it? Do you don't want them? Okay, that's all right. I'm going to get some fruit for next time.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have fruit.
Yeah.
Noreen here has made my day.
Okay. Well, it's nice to see you. See you later.
What would it be?
It's about 7 years.
Oh, no way.
Yes. And can you even use the name?
Do you want to get your prize, guys?
Yeah. Brilliant. What's your doing then?
Yeah, that's fine. I think so, yeah. I'll just check with everyone else. Yeah, I'll check. I'll move them, yeah.
Just allowed one.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, I'm just going to move them because he's getting obviously quite pissed off. We might need to move the bags. He keeps on telling me to come move the bags as well. I don't know whose bags are in there.
Mine's there.
I know, but he said again to move the bags. I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know. I think he meant that bag. Like, he literally pointed to that bag. And the one over there as well.
Yeah, this is where I go. See, come and join me.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I think we've got, well, no, I'll leave it 15 minutes.
Watching 3-minute videos.
starting to rain again. I don't know. If it really starts in a second, I think we're just going to have to shut it down. That woman was very angry. Did you see? She's She said that she works in conservation and zoos and marine parks aren't cruel, they're for conservation. I was like, this is like, surely the majority even of the population agree that zoos and marine parks, like orcas in captivity, for example, I thought that was just common knowledge that that's cruel. And that's where she got really upset. And I said, well, what percentage of animals who are in captivity are endangered species? And she just didn't answer the question, just started shouting. And then I said, why can't you answer the question? Do you want to pop here and I'll give you a prize, guys? Here you go. Have you guys seen any footage like that before?
No.
No. Did you all watch it? No. Okay. Can I just ask you a couple of questions before you sort of get off, just so that we have a little bit of a debriefing, sort of. So, how did the footage make you feel then, seeing it? Really sad. Okay. What about you? No, not great. Okay. Really, that's a normal reaction, exactly. But you know that's not just about meat. So, do you know what veganism is? Yeah, so kind of. So it's basically the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit animals for anything. So obviously it includes their testing on them, not wearing their skin, leather, anything like that. So after seeing that and just, bearing in mind that still goes on, why do you think it's still going on and people are directly paying for it without even knowing? Why do you think that would be? Because people don't know exactly, yeah, and it's basically hidden from us. And like behind all of the marketing and stuff like that is purposely hidden so that people carry on paying for it. So what do you think that you guys could do on like a personal level to stop that from happening?
Eat organic meat.
Organic meat,
Like
so what would that mean?
Like red tractor stuff.
Okay, so I know I used to think the same thing as well. So if we like kept you in a bigger cage and gave you nice food and then eventually killed you, would you think that was nice or?
Yeah.
You do? You would enjoy that happening to you?
Being like a little cage.
But what about the option of just not having you enslaved and captivated and using you at all? Would that be a better option?
I think people are going to eat meat, but I think just the way you go about it can be very different.
Okay.
If you know because I don't know. I think there's very different ways you could do it than that. Like you could, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't need to be so horrible about it. Like as in like how they kill the animals.
Okay, so what would a nice way of killing someone be?
Just like they have outside space and they eat well and stuff, but then eventually you just shoot them. Like you don't need to like hang them upside down. And, like,
so eventually you just shoot them like just a quick bullet in the head. Yeah. So if we just shot you quickly in the head, would you say that was nice?
It would be nice.
Sorry. But would it be a nice thing to do though?
No,
if we just shot you all of a sudden?
It's like humans. Like animals are what we eat. We don't eat people.
So you're saying that because we eat them that justifies it?
It doesn't justify it, but like we don't eat people, but we eat animals. It's like we've eaten animals since.
Yeah, I think. I mean, some people don't eat animals, so that's fine. But I think there will always be people in the world that eat animals, and I think there's obviously you can reduce that, but there will always be people that eat animals. But I think they should know how it's happening.
Okay. Yeah. So there's probably not. By the sounds of it, there's just not the option of not exploiting animals at all for you guys. Do you think that you just wouldn't be able to avoid exploiting animals?
I think it's always going to happen though, so I don't think it's ever like not going to happen. So I think it's too far into it for not to happen.
Can you think of any like justice issue in the past where people used to say we've always done it, so we should carry on doing it, but then it changed?
Slavery.
Yeah, human slavery. Yeah, there was only
Vast to compare it to human slavery.
But I was the one that asked you, and then he said human slavery.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it?
Why is it different?
Well, it's a human being being enslaved. Like you're not like they're
We're
having
more
to do work.
conscious
It's not
than-
like an animal's like being forced to like build things and stuff like that.
Okay, so what's the moral difference between a human and an animal, which makes it okay to do that to an animal but not to a human?
Human has more like
Consciousness.
they have
Animals have no concept
ability
of
to
death.
They're sentient, so they have the ability to perceive the world around them just like we do. Because you know that humans are animals, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should obviously change it, but I do think like if you're being completely honest, it's never like people are never gonna just not eat animals, are they? Like if you think about like we're always gonna kill cows and kill pigs and eat them, like that is just always gonna happen.
How do you know it's always going to happen though? If things are starting to change and millions of people are stopping exploiting animals there's more and more people every single day who are learning about what happens and learning that we don't need to do it.
There's so much like seeds that you can plant, but you have to wait for them to grow. Animals just keep reproducing, don't they? So like there's only, and also especially with bad harvest, there's only so much you can.
Yeah. So we actually. We artificially inseminate them when we breed 80 billion land animals into existence every year, and that doesn't even take into consideration sea life. So if we stopped artificially breeding them for our own benefit, then obviously they wouldn't just keep reproducing. Like, yes, there would be a lot less of them, but is it okay to bring someone into existence just to exploit them for their flesh or for their skin and turn their skin into leather or, for their baby's milk just because we've brought them into existence? Does that make it okay to do that to them?
Yeah, but if we don't eat meat, there's going to be a famine. We're approaching that anyways with meat.
Right.
If we don't, with the rising population, we're going to have to eat meat either way.
Yeah.
It's not going to be justifiable for the world with the cost of living going up. Then also the increasing amount of populations, it's not going to...
Do you know what animals are fed? You know the farmed animals that we breed into existence? Do you know what they're fed?
Probably wheat and stuff, but I can't have that anyway, so...
Well, soy, wheat, like all these different types of crops. So it's actually, we would be able to solve world hunger if we stopped consuming animals because we feed them crops. So we actually take crops from third world countries, poorer countries, to feed the farmed animals in the West.
Yeah, but we still need a source of protein, and animals are the most justifiable source and cheapest source.
Justifiable and cheapest in what way?
Well, cheapest because, you're not going to go buy some vegan food, which I probably would be able to have, but they'll still have other proteins. You have a different class of proteins in meat. You need the creatine from meat for your muscles, you need the protein from meat to grow.
So you can't get protein from plants?
Yes, you can, but it's not the same sort of protein.
What do you mean it's not the same sort of protein?
salts.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah,
What? I didn't recognise you.
Yeah, I've done this before.
Oh, right, okay, cool. Are you with these guys?
I just came in.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, okay, I'll leave you there because I don't know, I'd just like to continue the conversation with people who sound open to not exploiting animals, but by the sounds of it, you guys aren't really quite there.
There's a lot of things in the world that shouldn't be happening, but at the end of the day, some really bad things happen, and there's only so much we can do about it, and unless everyone stops, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, so it does just take the minority to start speaking up about it, which is what's happening now, but obviously, like I said, with other justice issues that have happened in the past, that's how things have changed. So, all right. Okay, see you later, guys. Cheers. Hi, are you okay?
I've seen it.
Do you want to watch it? Okay, so if you just go over to Amy. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I'll give you a prize here. And you've done it before. You didn't just do it now, did you?
No, I just got it.
Okay. Have you seen anything? Did you guys watch it as well? You did? Yeah. Okay. Did you watch it as well? Do you want to just come and have a quick chat? So have you guys seen anything like that before?
Yeah.
You have? Where did you see? Where have you seen it?
When I was in secondary school in year 7.
Okay, in high school then. Yeah. So how did it make you feel seeing it? Did you see the graphic version or the child's version?
The
graphic version. Yeah, so how did it make you feel seeing that?
I don't know. I'm a bit scared.
Scared? Yeah. Is it upsetting or happy or?
It's a bit scarring.
Yeah.
Makes you feel a bit upset.
Yeah, a bit upsetting. Yeah. So how do you think that this continues to happen? Because obviously people still pay for it, and maybe not necessarily everyone knows that they're paying for that stuff to happen. So why do you think it still happens?
Because it's not actually publicised. That's how the industry works.
It's not publicised, yeah, exactly.
It's like the male chickens, for example. It's not something that anybody thinks about.
Exactly, and
because everyone thinks about a chicken as being the one that lays the eggs. They don't consider the males.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, if they showed footage like that in supermarkets or in clothes stores, for example, then people probably wouldn't buy it, and the demand wouldn't be there, so the supply wouldn't be there. So do you guys think, can you think of anything that you could do on like a personal level to stop that from happening?
Stop by me, I suppose. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good.
Stop buying eggs.
Eggs, dairy, leather, wool. So obviously that was just what happens in the animal agriculture industries. But so we're trying to sort of say it's all about all forms of animal exploitation. So you're kind of right with meat, but that's just obviously one way that we use animals for their flesh, isn't it? So would there be anything from stopping you from not funding it so that it's, you know, stops happening to them? Would there be anything from stopping you from living without exploiting animals, basically? No. You can be honest. You can be honest. Okay, no worries. So I could just carry on chatting to them. Yeah. So there wouldn't be anything from stopping you then from doing it, or no? So you would actually consider living without. What about you?
I can't anyways. I have a blood disorder.
Okay.
I can't eat protein. I can't eat meat, fish, eggs, milk.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you eat usually then?
Potatoes.
Right. Okay.
Fruits, vegetables.
Amazing.
And then
Yeah.
I have like food made for me.
Yeah.
It's not made in factories or such, but it has no animal. It has
Okay.
nothing in it.
Yeah. So that's good where like this set of practices are eliminated. But have you heard of veganism before? Yeah. What would you say it is if you could sort of explain the definition?
No animal stuff at all.
Yeah, and so it's basically the ethical principle. Yeah, you kind of got it. Yeah, so I used to think that it was a diet, but it's actually the ethical principle that says humans shouldn't exploit animals for anything. So I basically see it as like a mindset. So I know that you said that you already eliminate some of those practices anyway because of your health, but which is amazing. But I think that's maybe a little bit different than having the full mindset that animals aren't here for us to use. Do you get what I mean? So it's about also not buying their skin in the form of leather or wool. People keep looking at my hat and going, well, what's that? And it's not, obviously I wouldn't be here wearing someone's wool if I was talking about animal exploitation, but it's that kind of thing, you know, and like not going to zoos and marine parks and any animal exploitation facilities. So do you guys think that you'd be able to take a full stance against animal exploitation and live like that?
Well, I'm not going to say yeah because I don't know.
Okay. What would, okay.
Okay.
Have you got to go? Do you want me to give you one of these cards? Yeah, so there's a couple more documentaries and resources on there, and that just helps you understand it all a little bit more. Cool. Thank you. Cheers. See you later.
You want some chicken too? I've got loads of chicken.
Noreen, you dropped your sign. Hi guys, you're right. Do you want to grab one of these prizes?
Oh, thank you.
No worries. Have you guys seen footage like that before?
Yeah, like lessons.
Did you watch it? No, you didn't watch it. Okay. You've watched the same, what, with us, with this group? Okay, so how did it make you feel?
It's quite gruesome what happens.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, exactly. And that's like the normal. Are you trying to get past? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's a normal response to have.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to.
So what do you think you could do to stop that from happening on like a personal level?
Eat less meat.
Okay.
Well, obviously it gives you protein.
Yeah.
You know that you can get.
Stop.
You know that you can get protein from.
Nuts.
Well, I've eat a lot. Well, no, because it's not. So it's not just about meat. So you didn't watch it, did you? So you don't know what happens in the dairy industry. So it's not just about meat. It's about all forms of exploitation. So that includes obviously eggs, dairy, leather, wool, their feathers, everything like that. So do you think I'm unhealthy? No, so I'm here talking to you. I'm quite active. I go to the gym every day, so I don't eat animal flesh. So I don't eat their meat. I don't eat meat. I don't eat their eggs. So it's actually quite. Yeah.
We just filmed without you telling us.
No. I was on the video. You guys weren't. Yeah.
I saw myself in the camera.
Okay. Well, if you were in the camera, then you were in the camera. But
Yeah, but we're under 16 and things.
Okay. It's in a we're in a public space. I do it for safety.
You can't film people without telling them.
Okay. Yeah, so do you guys think that you'd be able to live without exploiting animals for their flesh and for their eggs and for their milk?
It'll be difficult.
It'll be difficult, but
Yeah. Amazing. That's exactly the right response. Exactly. Yeah. So, because obviously you said that it's a little bit difficult and it's maybe a little bit more challenging, like just swapping, instead of getting the meat, getting the tofu, and instead of getting the leather, getting the plant-based version of leather. So it might be a tiny bit of an inconvenience, but do you think compared to what the animals are going through, it's an inconvenience? Yeah, compared to what they're experiencing, it's, yeah.
I am quite picky though, so I do.
Yeah, this guy could be the biggest eater.
Yeah, so I mean, again, just like being picky, does that justify what's happening to them? No, probably not. Exactly, yeah. And it's good that you're obviously kind, you're compassionate. And do you think that we should respect animals?
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, do you think it's respectful if we're paying for those things to happen to them? Do you think that would be respectful or no? No, exactly, yeah. So maybe if I give you guys a card, would you be willing to live without exploitation? So do you know what veganism is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
So no things exploited by animals.
Yeah, exactly. It's the ethical principle that says humans shouldn't exploit other animals for anything. So do you guys think that you would do it after today, after seeing that?
Yeah.
You're going to. You're not going to. Okay. Will you at least? You said that you'll try.
Yeah,
Will you at least watch the documentaries on there? And that just gives you a few more resources that help you to live without exploiting animals. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Hi. Are you okay? Here, do you want a prize? There you go. No worries. Have you guys seen footage like that before?
No.
Just so you know, I'm on video here, but if you don't want to be in it, just stand back there a little bit, okay? So I'm videoing here just for safety. So have you seen any footage like that before? Did you say you've not, or you have? No. Okay. So how did it make you feel? Horrible. Yeah. Did it make you feel quite sad? Yeah. Yeah. That's the right reaction. A lot of people get very defensive when they see it. So do you? Bearing in mind that happens, why do you think it still happens and people pay for it without knowing?
I don't know, because it's all hidden.
Hidden, exactly. Why do you think they hide it from us?
So people don't actually find out the truth.
Yeah, so people don't find out the truth, and so they carry on paying for it and keep funding the industries. Yeah. So do you know? I'll ask you first. What do you think the number one thing would be to do that you can stop that from happening?
Maybe don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Not as much.
Yeah.
Maybe don't pay for that.
Yeah, so the meat, but also I know that was mostly animal agriculture, so it shows you dairy, meat and eggs, but it's also about their wool and their feathers and their skin, so leather and things like that. Do you think it would be possible for you guys to do that, and so that isn't happening to them? Do you? Yeah, that's amazing. That's so good. So do you know what veganism actually is? Because I didn't used to understand what it was.
Just not eating meat.
That's what I used to think that it was kind of as well. It's not quite. Do you know what it is or no? So I used to think that it was like a diet that eliminated dairy, meat and eggs, but it's actually the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit other animals. So it's also, like I said, their skin, which is not buying leather, not buying any wool, not buying anything with down in it, but also, marine parks and zoos where they're imprisoned and in captivity. A vegan, because we're against all forms of animal exploitation, we wouldn't go to one of those. So do you think that is something that you would do after today? Yeah. Amazing. That's so okay. I'll give you one of the cards. On here, there's just a few more documentaries. So obviously the plant-based diet side is part of it because obviously we exploit animals for food. And there's a mentor service on here that's free. So if you scan that, it comes up with the documentaries and also the mentor service. It helps you switch to a plant-based diet in 22 days. So you can do it all together, give each other tips, and you get a free mentor and stuff like that. And they help you with tips on what nutrition to have and what to replace the products with. So so you're going to live vegan from today, all of you? Yeah. Do you want to shake my hand on it? Yeah? Okay, amazing. That is a good response. That is the right response when you see something horrific like that. Do you think you'll watch one more of those documentaries, maybe watch it together?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there's one on there called Dominion. It's all filmed in in Australia, but it's exactly the same as what happens in England. So it goes through all of the different, animal exploitation industries and just explains to you what happens to them, because obviously it's hidden for a reason, like you said. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, girls. I'll see you later. Have a nice day. Bye. Bye.
No, sorry. Movie challenge. Now, hey, I think there might be a little bit of a queue that side of it. Don't stand down there.
If you just pop on the other side, and then it shouldn't be too long. Have you guys just finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to pop here for your prize? Did you watch it? Yeah, do you want to grab your prize? They're cruelty free. Can I just ask you a couple of questions whilst you're waiting for your friend? Have you seen, so I'm just videoing here. If you don't want to be in the video, then just stand back a little bit. So have you seen any footage like that before at all?
No, not really.
No, okay. So how did it make you feel?
I can't explain it.
Is it like happiness or sadness or anger, or like what sort of feelings or emotions came up for you when you were watching it?
I mean, I was a bit like confused and sad because it was saying like she could be like saying it was like eating a dog.
Yeah, confused and sad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you watch the child's version or the adult's version? Child's version. Okay. So the adult version obviously is a little bit graphic, and that's like real life footage. So what do you think that you guys could do to stop that from happening to these animals?
Eat like
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I know that was just explaining about what was happening to animals that we use for food, but it's also like we use them for their skin, so leather, wool. People keep asking me, oh, well, what's your hat made out of? It's not made out of wool, but things like you wouldn't wear wool because obviously it's made, it's taken and those animals are exploited, but also, not paying for them to be tested on or going to aquariums and zoos where they're enslaved. So why do you think that these industries carry on being able to do this, even though people are, people are paying for it and they're able to get away with doing it? Why do you think that is?
because people keep putting their money into going to see the animals.
Yeah, and exactly, and like paying for eggs, dairy, wool. So obviously it's all hidden, like those things that happen are hidden from us, aren't they, on purpose, so that they carry on making money from exploiting the animals. So what do you think that I know that I just asked you, a similar question a second ago, but do you think that you'd be able to exclude yourself from that happening to them so that it stops, so that you kind of help it to stop? Like, would that be possible? You think so? Yeah. You don't think it is? Would there be anything like, challenging that I can kind of talk you through? Because I went through all this and someone helped me understand all of this as well at one point. I've only been not exploiting animals for a year. So do you know what veganism is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say it is if you could like explain the definition of it?
Isn't it just like not eating like animals or like dairy.
That's what I used to think until about a year ago. I used to think that it was a diet where you don't eat meat, dairy, and eggs. But it's actually the ethical principle that says humans should not exploit other animals. So that includes, like I said, their skin, their wool, not buying like toiletries that test on them. So you check there's a website called Cruelty Free Kitty, and you can go on there and check that toiletries and cosmetics don't test on animals. So it's all of those things, not just the food side. Like, you're partly right. Like, I used to think that it was just the food side, but it's, not paying for any of those things so that the demand isn't there. So do you think you guys would go vegan after seeing that today, after today? And not exploit animals for anything? Depends on what? Yeah. Are you all together? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what would it depend on? Did you watch the... Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you watch the adult version?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's quite graphic. Yeah, so what would be stopping you from living without exploiting animals and living vegan?
My parents eat like meat a lot.
Okay,
so
yeah.
They probably wouldn't agree with it.
Okay, but if you went and said to them, like, Mum, Dad, I've seen these things, and maybe show them yourself and say, I really want to live without exploiting animals, would you be able to support me? Sorry. Do you think that they would be supportive if you were like, this is really important to me, I want to not contribute towards this anymore? Would they be supportive of it, or?
They were supportive when I was vegetarian.
Okay, so yeah, so it maybe would be supportive with this then as well, or? Yeah, exactly. If they knew it was important to you, and if they're your parents, and you said, I really don't want to exploit animals at all, do you think that they would buy you the right things and support you in that way, or? Yeah. They would, yeah. So would there be anything else stopping you from doing it, or not really?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. So I give you a card then. There's a few resources on there. With more information. So there's a couple more documentaries, and yeah, just watch one more of those documentaries. There's also a mentor service on there which basically helps you switch to the plant-based diet, because remember, the diet is just a small part of it. It's the ethical principle that says humans shouldn't exploit animals rather than just the diet. So that on there there's a few resources. So you're going to do it from today, you're going to live vegan from today? Yeah, promise? Yeah. You're going to shake my hand on it? Amazing. Okay, watch the documentary on there. There's a documentary called Dominion. Maybe we could all watch it together. And that basically just explains in a bit more depth and helps you understand it a bit more. But yeah, have you got any other questions before you go? No. Have you got any questions? No? Okay, all right, thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
There's only 6
I know, we'll just have to keep going until then, yeah.
Well, I think we'll put the facts down. We've got 6 already.
Oh, have you? Okay, yeah, that's fine then. Cool. We've got rid of all the sweets. We're in a really awkward location here, aren't we? I know.
It's brilliant. Don't you think?
It's just because we keep on having to move out of the way and shuffle around. What did you say to the guy who was shouting about his chicken in your face?
I just asked him about his schooling and whether he missed the day when they taught respect for people.
Oh, did you? Okay.
So,
good for you.
It's not very kind, but it's what I do when
good for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He disappeared for a little while after I said
yeah, exactly. You just said to him, did you miss the day where they taught you how to speak?
I wasn't aggressive. I just said,
said it in a really nice way.
Yeah, well, not nice, is it? But but it's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
And sort of education's important.
Yeah. I didn't know what to say. I didn't even look at him because I was like, he wants attention, so I'm not going to give it to him.
No, I was trying to do it in a way that he wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
and actually, I think sometimes it helps our cause because other people see how they're acting and they think, oh my God, I don't want to be on that side.
I don't identify with that.
Exactly. Yeah. But
no,
well
but
done.
I think it is upsetting for people sometimes, especially children.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got a lot of kids here today.
I know, and teenagers, yeah, exactly. It's been great, yeah. So there's 6 in there and you've got 3 in your hand.
Yeah.
So how many people are
and
there?
How many are we allowed to take?
Yeah. Take one each if you want. No, so there's how many here? 4 here.
We've got 6 here.
Okay. Yeah, so then maybe we'll just leave it from there, yeah. Okay, I'm going to close this live down as well. Thanks so much, guys. Anyone who's been here. Thanks, Jake. Sorry?
You pleased?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
I know, we did a good job. Thanks, Jake, and any other activists who've been in this live chat, and any trolls as well who've been helping with the algorithm. All right, see you all later. Thank you. Watch the 6-minute documentary in the link in the description of this video, and you can see for yourself what's happening to these animals in your name. So just click on the link in the description, and yeah, thank you.